Hey guys, good morning. It is Thursday morning. Biden has already left the White House. He's right back there at Andrews Air Force Base. Air Force One is about to take off on runway 01 left, and we are underneath 10 left, or 101 left. I can't remember these. Anyway, should be a cool photo. Let's grab that, and then let's grab some chicken. There goes the next one. We have to find out which one's Air Force One and which one's the decoy. I don't know. So there he goes, the decoy or whatever. We've got one more plane coming. F-16s. They bugging out behind Air Force One. Should have another one. They always go on the flight. Let's just wait here a second. There it is. Okay, just outside of Andrews is Raising Cane's, and that's our lunch today. Chain store, I know, but it's chicken. All right, Raising Cane's, fries and chicken. Oh yeah. Hey guys, so we are back downtown, across from the EEOB, the Eisenhower Executive Office Building. That is where the president's staff is based, by and large. Though some of them are over in the NEOB, that red building back there, the new Executive Office Building. We saw a big crane next to the White House this morning, lifting up what looks to be like a tent structure. I don't know what event they've got coming up, but it's that thing on the South Lawn that I thought was a hockey rink. Well, it's something more than that. So let's go over to the ellipse, take a look, see what we can see, and just go for a walk on this generally really cold day. It is cold. It's annoyingly cold. Got like 2 coats on. Well, since I've shown you, but there, up on top of the NEOB, that is an Avenger anti-aircraft missile battery. There are 8 missiles there, 4 on each side. Normally you see that mounted on top of a Humvee, but I think they just put the launcher up on top of the building. And that does close-in air defense about 1 to 2 miles from the White House. Any aircraft that comes in close would be shot down by that missile battery. Of course, it'd have to go through several other missile batteries outside of town that are longer range, and F-16s based at Andrews on standby. But there's our missile battery. Okay, we're down behind EEOB now, Eisenhower Office Building. There you can see the Big Red 1 Memorial, the 1st Division Memorial. They were known as the Big Red 1. And that's that gold statue up there. Over there is the White House itself, through the trees. And just right there, there's the crane that you guys have been asking about. I think you guys could probably even see that on the White House webcam. One of the reasons we have not had helicopter operations all week is because of this construction. They didn't want to blow whatever the heck this thing is all over the place with the rotor wash. Biden took a motorcade to Andrews, and probably will have a motorcade back when he gets back next week from Brazil. But let's wander over to the ellipse and get a much better view of what's being built. But I should point out this little fountain over here. I don't know if it's actually a fountain or just a statue. Let's go take a look at that, because it's got some historical importance that everyone seems to have forgotten about. Wow, sounds like they're riveting over there. This statue is in memory of Francis Davis Millet, 1846 to 1912, and Archibald Willingham Butt, 1865 also to 1912. This monument has been erected by their friends with the sanction of Congress. Yeah. So these two guys, Millet and Butt, were well-known Washington socialites, I guess you would say. They were very popular. One, I think, was a military aide to a president. They were known by congressmen. They had big parties and all that. And they both died in the Titanic. Yeah, they both went down in the Titanic. And their friends lobbied the Congress to put this little memorial marker for them up there. Let's go over and take a look at this. That is one big crane. Geez. There's a big crane and a little crane over here. And there is a huge, huge tent going up. You can see all the metal girders there, those black things. That's the tent frame. Now we normally have this for like a state visit. We do have the national tree lighting coming up, but that's not usually indoors. That's usually out here. So, and I don't think we have a state visit coming up. They build this structure every time there's a state visit and they have a dinner out here. So maybe they're planning some fancy dinner. I guess my ice skating rink idea is kind of falling apart. Because actually, now that I think about it, the ice rink is usually over there. And they've got some stuff over there, maybe chillers over there. Let's get the other camera out and see what we can see. So we can see, yep, they are building this giant tent thing. It's like a dinner tent. Like when Elton John played here, he played in a structure like this. And when the state visit of Korea took place, they put this structure up for it. But normally they put it over there, kind of where the ice rink was last year. Maybe that's where it's going to be this year too. I don't know. We'll probably find out next week what this is for. I think it's too early for the Christmas tree. Ooh, we came in here because it's warm and because we haven't been here in a while. Welcome to the White House Visitor Center. This is the Visitor Center across from the White House. This is where you come to pick up your tickets if you're coming here. And it's got a lot of exhibits about the White House, including this cool little model. There's the West Wing. That's the Oval Office. That's the colonnade. And that is the Palm Room doors right there. That's where you see me come out when I go to watch the helicopter. I come out here and then over to here, and then the helicopter lands basically where my hand is. And then, of course, the East Room, the Kennedy Gardens. And if one isn't enough, they have another model right over here. Now, I know a lot of you want to know about the pictures in the back. I did this last couple of years. It has been updated. We will take a look. Now, you'll notice all of these are portraits, except Trump and Biden. Those are photos, and that's because Trump's portrait and Biden's portrait, they're not ready yet. Obama's portrait was just unveiled about a year and a half ago, and that's when they updated that. So when we get next portraits is probably our next update. So here's the switch for the White House Christmas tree. Can you see that? These are the old things that used to be on top of this is what used to be on the top of the fence. And now they have like sharp, pointy bits. Pointy sticks. And this over here used to be the flagpole top. And then it got zapped by lightning, if I remember. And they cleaned it up, or what is this? Oh, this is yeah. They think this might be the original. It's been replaced with an exact copy, the one that's up there. They think this might be the original one that got zapped and is on top of the White House flagpole. That's a broken exhibit. That's the desk for FDR. There's a place setting. Whose is this? This is the Kennedy glassware. And Johnson plates. I always like to look at old photos of what it was and what it is now. You know, they used to have these big awnings up there to keep things cooler before air conditioning. There's the Rose Garden under Bush. That was before the renovation of Trump. And here's the old press gallery. Chronicle. That's the... So this key was used to acknowledge Robert E. Lee's surrender to Ulysses S. Grant. Pretty cool. We got a little movie back here.
Celebration. George gave him the highest medal he would give a foreigner, and he stood
That's
there,
Barbara Bush speaking.
running down his face and said, "God bless America," and leaned down and kissed the floor, which time the tears
What do we got back here? A tree? This was a tree that was on the White House lawn for 160 years. This is a swing set that used to be out there. The Bidens put in a new one. And I think that'll go. Abraham Lincoln Punch Bowl. White House skillet. And a sewing machine. This was used to make the blackout curtains for World War II. Wow. Julia Grant. That's a pretty wild table setting. The Hiawatha. Anyway, this place is open to the public. It's free. You can just walk in here, get a little bit of White House history. Most people come here just before they go to the actual White House tour. They simply used to pick up tickets here, and they might still with the new ticketing system that's going online. So, oh, hey, let's take a look at this. That is what's being built in front of the White House right now. That is the presidential viewing stand. And that's the thing you guys keep asking me about that I've been showing you. And then the press is over on this side. That was George W.'s inauguration about 15 years ago. All right. So probably a year or two before they update this again. Though they could do it earlier because Trump doesn't have a portrait, so there's no reason not to update it right away. We'll see. All right, let's head out here. We'll skip the gift shop because they don't let me film in the gift shop because they're annoying. Okay, so the White House Visitor Center is right in the Department of Commerce building, which is right across the street from the World War I Memorial, where we were the other night when we saw the taps being played. That takes place every night at 5, but right now it's only 3:30, and so we're not sticking around for an hour and a half. But we do seem to have the entire memorial to ourselves, which is kind of nice. Let's go down and take a look at this sculpture again. Really quite an impressive sculpture. Oh, there is another person here. 2 other people here. Now, this memorial opened about 2 years ago, but the sculpture itself was just unveiled, oh gosh, a month ago, 3 weeks ago? Yeah, it's pretty much new. I think it's called The Soldier's Journey, and it tells the tale of going off to war. Let's go take a look. So as we go through this, remember this is just basically one person's journey, a soldier's journey. And what happens, you can see him saying goodbye to his little sister as he puts on his helmet. The mother has to say goodbye and let him go and join the men as they go off to fight. And then the battles get more and more ferocious into the mud. People start to fall. The casualties of war, the horrors of chemical weapons, the shell shock, the recovery, but then on to final victory. And the man comes back to his little sister changed in many ways. Over here they have an exhibit about all the major battles that took place in World War I, the Somme, Ypres, Saint-Mihiel, the Argonne, Northern Russia, Siberia, the Atlantic convoys, Western Atlantic, North Sea, the Med. And then more explanations about the memorial. Now over there is the Willard Hotel. That's where foreign heads of state like to stay when they visit Washington. I think the Secret Service likes it too because they've got this building just scouted out to a T. They know everything about it. Interesting though, there was a peace convention that took place here in the Willard Hotel in the final days before the Civil War. At the old Willard, they tried to restore the Union and prevent the Civil War. At Virginia's invitation, delegates from 21 of the 34 states met in secret from February 4th to 27th, 1861, to try to hammer out a peace agreement. It just didn't work. This building was built in 1901. That's another exhibit. Over there is the JW Marriott, and next to that is the National Press Club, where the journalists have their offices, like the small newspapers who have an office in Washington. They often rent space in the Press Club and go down to the liquor store, Press Liquors, because, you know, journalists. All right, let's wander up this way. We'll make our way across the White House and head on out for the day. See what's up in Lafayette Park. Okay, we're out on Pennsylvania Avenue. You can see there is the stand being built, what I just showed you the picture of in the visitor center. There it is in real life going up. The thing's massive. It's got steel and cement. They'll put bulletproof glass in it. It's basically like a little house, and then they'll take it down. And I thought they stored it, but then I was told the other day, nope, they just throw it out. It's cheaper to throw out and rebuild every 4 years than it is to warehouse it. Go figure. At least that's what I was told. There's the press gallery. I don't know where I'm going to be for the inaugural. I'm still working out. To be honest, it's filming the actual inauguration or the parade. There's 1,000 photographers filming that. So I might be asked to go film the crowds or protests or something out in the street, since that'll be a more unique photo than the one the pool is going to push out. Not the one, but the 10,000 photos they're going to push out from here. We'll have to see. Still have to get credentialed, which is a pain. These are the fountains that have been broken for years. No idea what the Park Service is doing with them. Just being annoying. This is the grass that's dying because they put the fence on both sides of the sidewalk. No one has a place to walk except over this grass. Well, guess they budgeted for that. Resodding this after this is all over. Andrew Jackson, there's the NAOB, the big red building over there. Pretty normal day here in Lafayette Park. Lafayette Square, not much going on. It's not even a lot of tourists. I think the gray skies and the cold weather has kept them away. There you get a much better view of the press gallery going in. The press will be stationed across from Donald Trump and his family and friends. Let's see if we can get a closer view. Yeah, this fence is annoying. So yeah, there's the press gallery being built, and on the other side is the viewing platform. And out here are all the construction trailers and whatnot. And the guy who protests everything, he's here because, well, he doesn't go anywhere. He's always here. Anti-nuke, free speech zone, USS Liberty. Over there is Jackson Place. Those used to be privately owned mansions owned by the well-to-do, and then they kind of fell into disrepair until Jackie Kennedy got the U.S. government, or a quasi-government agency, to buy all of those properties, and then they renovated them, used them as government offices for various small government groups that needed not a lot of office space, but want to have a location near the White House. All right, let's keep walking down this way. I might need a second lunch. Yeah? What do you guys think? Why have one lunch when you can have two? So Biden is gone till Tuesday. Congress, I think, is bailing out tonight. So they've got a lot of work to do in the next few weeks with the budget mess. Now right over there, 716 Jackson Place, that yellow building you see that sort of stands out, that is the presidential townhouse, and that is open to all former presidents. If they come to Washington, they want a place to stay, this is their home. Now, Trowbridge House, which is at the end, also functions in that regard, and I think all of these are connected in the back end. All right, so down over here we have the Blair House. This is the official guest residence of the White House, but I suspect during the inauguration this might be where Trump's family might stay or other distinguished visitors. It's going to be very, very busy down here. You got all the Secret Service out here. This is the Renwick Gallery. It's a Smithsonian Modern Art Gallery. If you come here and you only got 3 minutes, go to the second floor. It's amazing. I'll go up there another day because I actually have to go do something right now. Maybe we'll go in here tomorrow, okay? I promise you. Tomorrow we'll go in there. All right, let's wander down this street a bit. Okay, guys, it's raining now. I don't know why it's raining, but it's cold and it's raining, and I'm done for the day. We will see you guys tomorrow. I'll show you more of DC. Don't know what, but we'll be out and about. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.